in the pursuit of truth and common sense in an unbelievable world. You're listening to the Right Mind podcast with your host, Todd Schowalter.
Hello, everybody. I'm Todd Schowalter, and welcome to Right Mind. We have a special show today. We're going all the way to Iceland, where my guest is actor Einar Haraldsson. How you doing, Einar? How are things over in Iceland?
Oh, fine. Thank you very much. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, it was absolutely. I heard something about Iceland that, there's Iceland and Greenland, and they switched the names so that people wouldn't visit. Iceland apparently is beautiful, and Greenland is actually freezing, but they didn't want everybody to go to. Is that true?
Yeah, it is normally, but this winter has been very, very bad here in Iceland. Cold and snowy.
Cold and snowy. Oh, it's just like here. Got it. Well, anyway, you're an actor, and so tell us, you've got a film out called No Time to Think. Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it an Iceland film, or are we going to be?
It's a Swiss-made film.
A Swiss-made. All right. Well, tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah. The producer and the director is Angelo Bor, and he is also the main character in the movie. And I play there as his main first bodyguard. It's about. I can tell you a little bit about it. It's about a little girl who's kidnapped his daughter, and then it's started to be action.
Okay. And so it's an action film, and you play the bodyguard in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I play his bodyguard.
Got it. You play his bodyguard. So what, this film, is it a feature film or is it a short, or what kind of film is this?
No, it's a feature film.
All right. What is it? Is it streaming, or is it theatrical, or when's it going to be coming out?
It will be coming out. We start filming in June, and we will expect it coming out 2023.
I see. So you're just okay. So you're going to start filming this in June. So you're not. It's okay. So it's in pre-production right now. So tell me now, is this your first film?
First, biggest as a main character, and I'll play a big role in this film.
Okay. How did you get involved in acting? Have you been an actor for a while?
I started first. I was in the police force, and drink your coffee. I started in the police force, and
I'm sorry, he's promoting the official Right Mind coffee mugs. I'll be sure to get you one. I'm sorry. Go ahead. So you started in the police force. You started the police force. Okay.
Started 1974, and I was also a Secretary General for International Police Association, which is like a friendship between the police officers around the world.
Okay.
And I was invited to LAPD, and most of my colleagues there, they were bodyguards for celebrities.
Right.
They invite me up in Beverly Hills to visit them. That's why how it's my interest started. They were always saying, "Why don't you start when you retired?" I said, maybe I'll think about it.
All right. So wait a minute. So you're a police officer in Iceland. You get involved with this organization. You end up going to Beverly Hills for what was it, a conference, or just to meet these people? And
no, I was invited to LAPD to just see how they work, the police officers. I've been in around 100 countries around the world.
I see. So you went out to LA, Beverly Hills, and people out there said, "Hey, Einar, you ought to be an actor." Is that kind of how it worked?
Yeah. They said after I talked to them a few hours or so, and they said, "You should." They asked me, "What are you going to do after my retirement?" I said, "I'm not sure."
Yeah.
And I looked at them. I said, "It could be interested here."
So you're looking at, and this is in Beverly Hills?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay.
They said, "Yeah, why not?"
Got it. Did you go down to a Rodeo Drive and check out
Yeah, the expensive shops. Yeah.
Yeah, there are some expensive shops here. I'll tell you a funny rodeo drive story. I was there probably about 2 or 3 years ago, and I had to use a restroom. They would not let me. I mean, the whole strip. They would not let me in the restroom unless I was going to buy something. So I held it for quite a while. Anyway, moving on. So you're in Beverly Hills. And you get the bug, so to speak. So then what happens? So now you're still a police officer. How many more years on the force did you have?
Yes, I started. I ended my police career '93.
Okay.
And 2005, I decided to go in Academy of Arts, and I finished that 2005.
Okay.
And then I just relaxed. I did not do anything. I did not do any acting until 4 or 5 years ago.
So so you went to, it's called the Academy of Arts. Is that like is that a theater, or is that film, or what is that?
It's for people who wants to go on
going to the business
behind the camera.
Behind the camera. Okay, so you were behind the camera.
No, but both behind and front of the camera.
Okay, so both. So you had some formal training. So I mean, you actually. How long was this? How long were you at this academy?
I was there for 2 years.
Wow. Okay, so you know what you're doing. Because a lot of people will say, all right, well, I think I'll be an actor today. And, boom, they thought I'm an actor. But so you're a formally trained actor. Well, that's impressive. So so you went to the acting academy, and what happened after that? Did you start getting jobs, or did it take a while?
Yeah, immediately.
I got
jobs. I have been so busy.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying that just, I'm not saying this because you personally, but I mean, that's pretty impressive. I mean, because that's not easy to start getting acting jobs. So were getting jobs, were they in Iceland, or were they over here in the States?
No, it's both in the States and in Iceland and in Europe.
So you're like Einar, you're an international star. Okay. What?
Yeah. You might say that.
Okay. Well, that's even more impressive. So, all right. So you're based in Iceland. You're in films.
Yeah.
What are some of the films that we might be able to see you in?
Yeah, I'm hoping that there will come out the Ride the Wanted Trail.
Wanted Trail? Okay.
Ride the Wanted Trail. Yeah.
Ride the Wanted Trail. Okay.
Yeah, and Copperhead Creek. Also in US made.
Okay.
And then there has been a few Icelandic movies already outside.
Okay. Now, have you been in any films with any actors or that we may know? I mean, anybody over here that you've worked with?
Yeah, you might say that. Yeah.
I might. Okay.
Yeah.
Was it a bad experience? Was it something you don't want to talk about?
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. I have been in. I was in the police force.
Right.
I was bodyguard. I was bodyguard also for celebrities in Hollywood.
So you were a bodyguard for celebrities in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. What celebrities? I mean, can you mention any of them?
I've been in with Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock? Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And
you were her bodyguard?
Yeah.
Wow. What was that like?
One of them. One of many. I stopped there until when she met Jesse James.
You were okay. Yeah, right. And so that didn't go too well.
Yeah.
You stopped when well, Jesse James was, I guess he was a pretty big dude, wasn't he? So I guess, he didn't need a bodyguard. Well, were there any exciting stories? I mean, did anything happen where you had to protect her?
No.
Nothing. No.
No, it is only normal. All celebrities have bodyguards.
Right. Right. Okay. So you
don't have a bodyguard.
Do I have a bodyguard? No, I have a wife. She protects.
Yeah. Okay. You have a bodyguard.
she does her best, What? Yeah. Okay. So what? All right. So you're Sandra Bullock's bodyguard, and then what? Yeah. Anybody else? I mean, I'm not going to dwell on this, but I didn't know you did this.
I was invited. Nicolas Cage talked to me once and said if I want to work for him, I said, no, I don't want to work for you.
You didn't want to work for why
Yeah.
didn't you want to work for Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, because he was at that time he was in bad influence for everyone. He was going down.
Oh, okay. So so like a negative spiral, so to speak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got you. Well, okay, so now, all right, so you're a bodyguard, and
Yeah.
from there you transition into acting. You go to the academy.
Yeah.
How does that work? Say if you're in Iceland and you get an acting job, here in the United States. Do you have an agent? I mean, how does that work?
My agent, he was with you a few weeks ago.
Oh, what am I getting? Who is that?
Steve Joyner.
Oh, Steve Joyner. Okay, so Steve is your agent.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was. Yeah.
All right. Well, I got you. So Steve gets you involved with these things. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. All right. Well, if that's the case, Steve's going to have to start paying me more money. Okay. All right. All right. So Steve's getting you these jobs. So what happens? I mean, you fly to LA. How long do you stay?
I didn't meet Steve when I took the ride the Wanted Trail and the Copper Creek. I didn't know about Stephen at that time. It was long before Stephen.
Okay.
So I was just my friend. I have friends all around the world who are actors and director of these two films. The same Rick wrote, and he invited me to be in part of his film. So I said yes. Why not?
Sure, why not? So now, are you part of SAG, Screen Actors Guild? Are you in the union and stuff like that?
I have already sent an application there.
Okay, I got you. So you're in the process of doing that. So So you got Steve now. As far as like films in Iceland and stuff like that, do you have an agent there, or is it just a
no?
Okay,
it's only between me and all the directors. Everybody knows each other here.
Oh, you just hang out in Iceland. Everybody's kind of like a group. Hey, hey, Einar, you want to make a film today? Sure, why not? Yeah. Hey, I mean, you write the script. We'll do it. So anyway,
actually, Iceland is called Hollywood of the North.
Is it really? Okay.
Yeah. For example, now today, this when I speak to you, there's four TV crews from US and from Europe making films. Four films here in Iceland.
Okay. Now, do they have do they have sound stages and a regular studio there?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's I don't know much about Iceland because they keep sending me to Greenland, So I mean, I'm gonna.
Yeah, go to Greenland.
We don't want Todd. Send him to Greenland. But wait, so Iceland's a big film community now. So when you do these, and so I mean, you did a bodyguard role, and so how big is this role? Is it like a supporting role that you have in this?
It's a. I would say it will be about 70% of the movie.
Okay, so it's a good part.
Yeah.
Okay. So any spoilers you want to give us? Tell us what happens in the end.
No, we haven't made any spoilers yet.
Okay.
So
gotcha. So so do you tell? I mean, are you originally from Iceland? I mean, did you grow up in Iceland? Okay, you have family.
I'm originally from Iceland. My mother is from Denmark.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
my wife is from Philippines.
Wow. So I mean, you are an international guy. Aren't
Yeah,
you?
man.
Wow. That's wild. Well, that's really neat stuff. Now, are you, as far as do you have an IMDb page? I mean, how can people get a hold of you or check you out?
I have IMDb page, and I have a Facebook, and I have a website.
Okay, what's your website? We'll put that up on the screen.
Yeah, www.Einar Haraldsson. Haraldsson.
Okay.
It's ARALDSSON.com.
Okay, we'll put that up on the screen and spell it out and everything. So now on your website, do you have like stills? Do you have any work that we can see? Really, that's awesome. Okay. Yeah, I was saying
they
before the
have-
show, I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it. So, okay, I'm going to make sure that we get the right one so everybody can find it. That's really interesting. Now, tell me, so you're doing acting. Any interest in possibly going further, maybe as far as directing, producing, things like that? I mean, you got any interest in any behind the camera work?
Sometimes I'm doing behind the camera work for the school of academy here,
Okay.
Film school. They are always calling me and asking me to help them to do this. They are making some films for the school, and I go there and help them both behind the camera and front of the camera.
Okay. So it's kind of like a community then. So how big is this academy? I mean, a lot of people?
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah.
Really? Okay. Like how many would you
Every
say?
year.
A few hundred?
They are every year they are coming out. Lots of people.
Gotcha. Okay. So a lot of people.
Yeah.
So your main goal right now, though, so you want to obviously keep doing films. I mean, are you going to stay in Iceland, or you think you're going to eventually move to the States?
That's my goal, to move to the States.
Move to the States, get back on Rodeo Drive and do some shopping and let me in the restroom. Right.
Yeah.
Right. I got you. Well, thank you. Okay. Well, so what's your process on it? Do you have a timeline? I mean, you would try to do something here in the next few months or so, or a year, or what? How does that work?
In a couple of years.
I got you. You got to build your reel up and things like that. So right now, okay, so you've got this project. Now, do you do any writing? I mean, do you do any other?
No.
Nothing like that.
No.
Okay. Gotcha.
I was invited now, just today. He called me in general from the Italian police force, and he is interested to have me and my director Angelo Borro to film festival in Toscana.
Okay.
Italy. So we are going there.
So you're gonna go to so you're doing a lot of the film festivals and things like that.
Yeah.
Great. Well, so now, I mean, if you had, because you're playing like, the bodyguard roles and you play in your former police officer. Yeah. If you could play any role, what would it be? What is the type of role for Einar that you could really go for? I mean, if your agent said, what type of stuff do you want to do? What would you like to do?
I would like to. Most of my stuff have been I am a police officer.
Mm-hmm. So, I think maybe like a love scene with Sandra Bullock. I mean, you know her.
Well, not me.
No. I don't know. I'll talk to Steve about that. He could maybe.
Do that.
Yeah. So no, okay. So you want to play a play? Yeah, that's the most fun I've had on this show in a long time. So we're gonna see you want to play police officers, and that's right. I mean, you look the part as a police officer. Okay.
My goal is to get into FBI, TV series or NCIS. That's my goal.
Right. Okay. Well, you want to do. Okay. So you would like to do television. So as far as so you're going to come over. Do you know any other actors over here, like or out in LA? I should say that maybe that. I mean, when you come over here, I mean, what do you do? Yeah. I mean, do they put you up, or where do you stay?
I will. Of course, they have to put me up.
Oh, sure.
I know.
Right.
I know some of the actors in LA.
Okay.
So I'm always contact them. We talk to each other and blah, 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 blah.
Great. See, it's great. So you got to do a lot of networking, and that's really good.
Yeah.
You think? I mean, especially now with all the stuff that's gone on over the last couple of years with all the Zoom stuff. I mean, and look at us right now. I mean, you're across the world here, and we're having a show. I mean, it's become easier, don't you think, to broaden your network? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So that's helped you a lot. That's great. Okay. Well, I'd say any final thoughts or anything that you want to touch base on? We're going to put your website up. You're also on IMDb. You have a Facebook page that people can check out. And again, we'll put that all up in the screen, and we'll put it in the descriptions. But this has been a blast. Any final words or anything you want to add?
Yeah. I hope I always always put a goal in my head. Said I want to reach this goal, and when I started police force, I said I want to be a police officer. That goal I've already done. Now I said I want to be an actor. actor is already now, and I want to be a good actor.
Okay. Well, that's
And
progress.
my goal is US.
So you want to be okay. So, but everything you've done so far, you've achieved. So that's very impressive.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I mean, I think you've got a great background. You've got a lot of great stories, and I mean, you obviously know both the police business and you also know the acting business from a trained standpoint. As a matter of fact,
I actually could make a movie about myself.
Well, and that's what I was saying. That's why I was asking if you do any writing. I mean, you're the international man of mystery here. You have stuff from all over the world. You ought to write your own script. Yeah. I mean, I'd like to know more about these bodyguard celebrity type things. I mean, right there would be a good script. I tell you what, though. Yeah, let me know, and maybe we'll collaborate on that one. Okay. There you go. Sounds good. Well, Einar, this has been a blast. I really appreciate you joining me today, and I hope we can get together and do it again. Let me know if you want to do a movie together. If I'm sure Steve will put it together.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you very much. It's been a blast. Okay, Einar Haraldsson has been my guest today on Right Mind, and it's been a lot of fun. I hope you've all enjoyed it too. For all of you watching and listening to Right Mind, I'm Todd Schowalter. And remember, if you don't have a right mind, you don't have a mind at all. Until next time, bye-bye.
This has been the Right Mind Podcast with Todd Schowalter.